In the fast-paced world of real estate, there's a huge shift happening right now. And it's not about having more agents or a bigger marketing budget. Nope, it's about technology. And it is creating this silent divide between the agencies that are built for the future and those that are getting stuck in the past. So let's break down exactly what's going on.
So let me just ask you this. Does your success feel, a little chaotic? You're closing deals, your team is growing, but behind the scenes, does it feel like things are kind of starting to come apart at the seams?
You know the feeling. It's a classic growing pain, right? Your best assistant is just completely swamped, trying to manage this flood of calls and book appointments. Your agents' calendars, they're a tangled mess of viewings and follow-ups. And pretty much everyone is spending way too much time just trying to figure out which leads are serious buyers and which ones are just kicking tires. It's the kind of success that, if you don't get a handle on it, can slowly cause the entire business to spiral.
Okay, and here's the really critical part. While your team is tangled up in all this operational chaos, there's this unseen competitor out there who is just quietly pulling ahead. You might not even notice it yet, but a gap is definitely starting to grow.
30%. What if I told you that there's an agency, probably right in your own area, with a team about the same size as yours that's on track to outperform your sales by that much this year?
Let's just visualize that for a second. So on one side, you've got your sales, and then over here you have theirs. They have a similar team, maybe even a less experienced one. So what on earth are they doing to create such a massive gap in performance?
Well, it's not magic. It's a really strategic use of technology. See, they've deployed a team of highly advanced, totally human-sounding AI voice agents to handle all that operational heavy lifting that is currently bogging your team down.
And look, this isn't about just adding some new piece of software to the pile. This is about integrating an entire team of specialists who are designed to solve those exact growth problems. So let's meet this AI team and see how it all works.
All right, so let's meet the team. First up, you've got Emma. She's your 24/7 front line. She qualifies every single inbound lead. We're talking budget, timeline, the whole deal. So your agents only talk to people who are ready to move. Next up is Alan. He takes over that tedious but super important client onboarding and data collection. Then you have Rachel, who's an absolute pro at calling your database to set up these perfectly optimized group viewings. Lucas, he's your instant FAQ concierge, handling all those repetitive questions that just interrupt your team's day. After a deal closes, Frank hops on the line to make those congratulatory calls, adding that personal touch at just the right moment. And finally, Sarah follows up a few weeks later to lock in those all-important reviews and referrals. See, it's a complete, specialized team, and it's all about efficiency.
Now, I know the first question that pops into your head. Does bringing in a whole team of AI agents mean people are going to lose their jobs? Well, the evidence actually suggests the exact opposite. This is about redefining their roles. For the better.
This quote from the source material really says it all. The AI team isn't a replacement, it's a force multiplier. It allows your human experts to stop being administrators and start being the high-value consultants and deal makers they were hired to be in the first place.
And this just illustrates that shift perfectly. Before AI, your team is completely bogged down with all this low-value, repetitive stuff, right? Answering the same calls over and over, manually filtering leads, endless scheduling. But after AI, they're free to focus on what actually drives revenue, building deep client relationships, negotiating complex deals, and, closing more sales.
So this isn't just some clever trick to get ahead for a quarter or two. This is about fundamentally future-proofing your business. It's about setting a whole new operational standard for what a successful modern agency really looks like.
And here's the thing. Your AI teammates offer something no human-only team can possibly match. Think about it. They work around the clock, they never call in sick, they're never having a bad day, and they deliver the exact same high standard of service on every single call. Oh, and they do it all at a fraction of the cost of a traditional hire.
So when you boil it all down, this is the real takeaway. You're not just installing software, you're integrating an entire professional team into your workflow. They elevate your service, they streamline your operations, but most importantly, they empower your human agents to do what humans do best: connect, empathize, and close the deal.
So as we wrap up, the final question is a pretty simple one. The technology is here, and your savviest competitors are already using it to create that 30% performance gap we saw earlier. They're adapting. So the only real question left is, are you?